What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share and also comment. So guys, in today's video I want us to listen to this revolutionary speech from Ibrahim Traoré. And also Ibrahim Traoré, he's sending a powerful message to all puppet and corrupt Caribbean and African leader, and also he's sending a unity message amongst black people. He wants black Americans with Afro-Caribbeans and African people to unite and come together. So kindly guys, watch this video till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
It is an honor for me this morning to take the floor here and to pass on to you the fraternal greetings of the people of the land of men of integrity. It is from the Almighty that we have been able to gather here this morning in good health to talk about the future and the well-being of our people. I am going to apologize to the elders whom I may offend in my future remarks. Because of Africanity, because of the rights of one of them, I have to apologize. Comrade, I have a few questions from my generation. Not a single question that is being asked. We don't have an answer, and it turns out that here we can wash our linseed because we feel like a family. It feels like a family in the sense that Russia is also a family for Africa. It is a family because we have the same history. Russia made enormous sacrifices to liberate the world from Nazism during the Second World War. The people of Africa, our grandfathers, were also forcibly deported to help Europe get rid of Nazism. We share the same history in the sense that we are the forgotten peoples of the world, whether in the history books, in documentaries or in film, insofar as we sweep away the preponderant role played by Russia and Africa in this fight against Nazism. We are here together because we are here to talk about the future of our peoples and what is to come. Of the future of tomorrow, of the free world to which we aspire, of a world without interference in our internal affairs. We have the same prospects, and I hope that this summit will be an opportunity to forge very good relations and to create a better future for our peoples. The questions that my generations are asking themselves about the next generation, if I can sum it up, is that they do not understand how Africa, with so much wealth on our soil, with its generous nature, water and abundant sunshine, Africa is today the poorest continent. Africa is a starving continent, and how is it that our heads of state are traveling through the world of a man? These are questions that we are asking ourselves and that we have not yet had answers. We have the opportunity to forge new relationships, and I hope that these relations can be the best, to give a better future to our peoples. My generation also instructs me to say that because of poverty, they are forced to cross the ocean in order to try to reach Europe. They die in the ocean. But that soon they will not have crossed it, because they will come in front of our palaces to look for their daily sustenance. As far as Burkina Faso is concerned, for more than 8 years, we have been confronted with the most barbaric and violent form of neo-colonialism and imperialism. Slavery still has so much to impose on us. Our front runners have taught us one thing: slavery that is not capable of accepting its own revolt does not deserve to be relied upon by its fate. We don't worry about our fate. We are not asking for someone to rely on our fate. The people of Burkina Faso have decided to fight against hypothyroidism, capable of reviving its development. In this struggle, valiant peoples, wines and a population have pledged to take up arms in the face of terrorists. The ones we actually call the VDPs, volunteers. We are surprised to see the imperialists calling these VDPs militias and of all kinds. It is one of those wines, because in Europe, when people take up arms to defend their patriots, they are called patriots. Our grandfathers were deported to save Europe. It was not with their consent, against their grey. Well, on the way back, we remember that in Traore, when they tried to bandage their elemental sheet, they were massacred, so it doesn't matter. When we people decide to defend ourselves, we are called militias, but that's not the problem. What is the problem is to see African heads of state who bring nothing to these peoples who are fighting, but who sing the same thing as the imperialists. To our militia dealers, to our traders, therefore, to men who do not respect human rights, hence the human right. We are effusive against this and these shameful people. We, the African heads of state, must stop behaving like puppets who dance every time the imperialists pull the strings. Yesterday, President Vladimir Putin announced that the grain would be sent to Africa. And we are very happy, and we thank each other for that. But it is also a message to our African heads of state, because at the next forum, we must not come here without having ensured that our peoples will be able to achieve food self-sufficiency for those who do not know war. We need to learn from those who have already been able to achieve this in Africa, build good relations here and build better relations with the Russian Federation so that we can meet the needs of our people. I may not be slow, time is running out and very short. We are obliged to stop and love my take. But I would like to end by saying that we must therefore pay tribute to our peoples who are fighting. Glory to our peoples, dignity to our peoples, victory to our peoples, homeland or death will come. Thank you, comrades.
Why am I worrying about Africa for? 20,000 miles away. What good is that for me? You know why? Because as Africa goes, so goes all African people. I've been all over the world, brothers and sisters. And guess what I've learned? Wherever I go, European Jews are respected. Wherever I go, European Jews got power. You know why? Because Israel is respected and Israel got power. Wherever I go, Chinese are respected. Chinese are in an economic power position. Chinese are always upheld and treated with respect and reverence. You know why? Because China is powerful. Why do East Indians get respect around the world? Because India is powerful. And guess what? Wherever you go in the world, African people are disrespected and ignored, even in Africa. You will never be respected. I don't care where you move to in this world until Africa is respected. That's why Africa matters. You want to know why black folks get killed by the police in broad daylight and nothing happens? Who gonna speak up for you? What African country gonna stand up and say the next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no gas. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no oil. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, don't come over here looking for no diamonds or no coltan. Next time you kill one of mine in your country, you ain't getting another piece of mineral from under my soil. Because remember, the African continent is the only continent that can survive without any other continent. No other continent can survive without Africa. There is no military without Africa. There's no atomic bombs without Africa. There's no cell phone or no internet without Africa. The most essential minerals necessary for the military and technological age are under the ground in Africa. Can you name a single country, Africa, Central or South America, anywhere in the Caribbean, where we are in control of our own economics? Anybody? There's not one. There is no black economy on earth ran by black people. And there is no liberation for African people until we get control of our economics. And I want you young people to hear me. Slavery stole from African people the natural, God-given desire to control your own destiny. Do you realize we're the only people not concerned about controlling our own community? We're the only people not concerned about controlling our own destiny. As soon as the Chinese show up on the shores of America, soon as an Arab shows up on the shores of America, Soon as an East Indian shows up on the shores of America, they build in their own community. They're looking for a piece of a city to call their own shops, their own businesses, their own import, export, and all we want to do is look good. Half y'all in here, soon as you get your student loan check, you in New York City shopping because you want to look good. Looking good is more important than having power. African people, we in pursuit of money. White people in pursuit of power.
God grant you a healthy life. May God make all your businesses successful. May you be prosperous. May there be union and love in your respective families and among yourselves. May God protect you throughout this year 2025 and help you realize your dreams. I would also like to pay tribute to our valiant fighting forces who fight with their bodies and souls, as you can see, so that our Burkina Faso remains standing. It is a noble job. The men are integral. Every time they go into battle, they know that some will stay, but duty calls them. This is the job of the army. We are often nostalgic, but those who have the chance today to defend Burkina Faso, we must encourage and applaud them. When they leave, we will not cry for them, but we will pity them on our fate. If we cry for them, we must avenge them. Pay tribute to them as much as you can, because it does not allow anyone to get out of their homes and face danger, knowing that they may not return in the evening. But this is what they do every day. They swore to defend our dear homeland until the ultimate sacrifice, and the fighting forces keep their bet. Today, more than ever, our armed forces go wherever they want. At the moment I am speaking to you, there are several operations through several groups. And we are inflicting colossal losses on the enemy and gradually pushing them out of Burkina Faso. We will win this battle, this war, and we will overcome imperialism, which has activated terrorism in our region, to bring us back to these colonial times, to keep us under their control, to exploit us until the end of time. Africa is waking up, and no one will be able to close the eyes of Africans on our realities. No one will be able to come and divide us, to impose what they want on us. We have done everything to be here today, to speak to you, but also to come and wish President John Mahama a good change. We wish him a good change because there are many challenges. Many challenges await him. And I hope that you can accompany your brothers here. Pan-Africanism is a rather complex battle, but you, the people, it is quite easy for you to lead this Pan-Africanism well, because the people must love each other, the people must support each other. The problem of Pan-Africanism is very often between us, the leaders, but we will put everything in place so that the leaders can go in the direction of their people, because the people are already integrated. They are Pan-African. If today Ghana decided to bring President John Mahama to the head of the country, it is a strong message. And I wish that you, Burkinabe living in Ghana, you can accompany President John Mahama. The task will be difficult. There will certainly be challenges on the security level, on the economic level. I wish that you can accompany the forces of defense and security in Ghana much as you can, both on the intelligence level and on the economic level, as much as you can. Support them as if you were supporting the Burkinabe armed forces. I am telling you something. The challenges can be very numerous.
In no case should you lose hope. You must accompany them and help them on all levels. A nation does not survive as long as it does not have a strong army. This is why I reiterate to you again to support the forces of defense and security in Ghana. They are the only ones who can help the country to climb the economic ladder and to flourish. Then I urge you to love the people here, to live in perfect symbiosis, in perfect harmony, as you are already doing very well. As I said, the peoples are already integrated. The problem is at the level of the leaders. Continue in this direction. Support your brothers in Ghana. Support them as much as you can. And above all, show this integrity. A country of integral men, you must be models. The Burkinabe must not create a problem. The Burkinabe must be a solution. You have always known how to behave well through all your leaders present here. And I wish that this dynamic continues and that you can accompany the new president in his enormous task to revive the country's economy and above all, to defend this country. We will work together to strengthen cooperation between Burkina and Ghana, and also between the AES and Ghana, because we have many challenges together and we have always been able to overcome them. The arrival of the new president must be a moment for us to warm up these relations and bring them to the highest level. In the coming days, we will be able to see what can be done for the benefit of the Burkinabe, both internally and here. The concerns raised by the representative are current concerns. And I think that the Foreign Affairs Ministry is working to be able to reorganize the diaspora so that we can solve these problems as easily as possible. This is why the councils have been established. And the administrative documents and other documents that you need to express your nationality are being modernized if you follow the news. We used to have documents, but it wasn't secure enough. Today, we are in a dynamic of securing all identity documents in the country, but also in space, in the US, and harmonizing them. That's why it takes a little time. But in January, normally, a meeting must take place with experts to clarify this issue of identity documents. And we hope that by then, you will be able to have your nationality as it should be, Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is committed to a path that you know, a difficult path, perhaps full of obstacles. But be sure you should never lose hope. You should never be afraid. You should never doubt, just for a moment. From where you are, we hear your support, we feel it. And everyone on the ground, and the population in the country, feels the support of the diaspora. And we are happy to be able to continue in this direction, to motivate your brothers inside, and that we can together restore Burkina Faso. We have a dream, and this dream will be a reality in a very near future. Terrorism will end. We will develop our country, we will develop our industries, and make it easier for you investors to come and invest in the country in secure conditions and in economic facilities that you want. We have not forgotten this during the last phase of the Forum of the Diaspora. We are therefore trying to see everything that can be gathered to allow you to come and invest easily for the benefit of your brothers. Because we are an importer country, and we keep saying it. Today, the dynamic is to be able to transform our society. You have the chance to be in Ghana. Ghana is an ingenious country, and I think that a lot of technology can be transferred from here to the country. So we are waiting for you. As for us there, we are developing to bring young people back to production, especially agricultural production, and to transformation. Because we cannot imagine that in this 21st century, we will continue to import almost all of our food from abroad. While we have a huge potential, we have land. This year, we experienced the portion that was secured. We are satisfied with the results. This means that next year, if God pleases, we will continue to provide our support to the peasant world, but especially to young agricultural entrepreneurs who want to get into production and encourage these industries of transformation. Burkina Faso will shine. Burkina Faso will be great. Our dream will come true if God pleases. And I encourage you to stay united. United among yourselves and united with those who have welcomed you here. Be united with your African brothers. We are reactivating the Institute of Black Peoples because Africa has the same history. We are treated in the same way by imperialists. There is no reason that we are not united and that we block imperialism. Stay united, and show your Burkina Faso wherever you are. Thank you very much. I would like to ask a few questions. We pray to God that everyone can return to peace, as well as we did where we came from. And above all, thank you to all the leaders here for the mobilization, for the effort of union that you make between Burkina Faso and here. We are very grateful to you, and thank you for the effort that is made so that the young people that we are stay attached to our culture. This is the only thing that if we lose it, we lose our identity. This is why we have established a day specially dedicated to our roots. Continue from where you are to teach the youth to always be attached to their culture and never lose sight of it. Thank you to everyone. May God accompany you in all your works. May God protect you throughout the year. And may God bring you back everyone safe and sound from where you came from. La patrie ou la mort. Thank you.
So guys, I hope you have watched and listened to that powerful revolutionary speech from Ibrahim Traoré. I've already told you that Ibrahim Traoré, he is Africa's youngest president, and also Ibrahim Traoré, he has come out and sent a warning message to those corrupt, puppet African and Caribbean leaders to change, because revolution it has started amongst black people. And also he always send a unity message amongst black people. He want black Americans with the Afro-Caribbean, with African people to unite and come together, because Ibrahim Traoré, he believes there is a power in unity, and also when people they are coming together, they will always win. This is one of the best message that Ibrahim Traoré he always tell the black people to unite everywhere, black people in the continent to unite and support each other, because I also know the biggest problem that we black people we are having, it is not supporting our own races, it is not supporting each other. The biggest problem that we have, it is us black people. When we see one of our own black people he's going up, we want to bring him down. And also when we see our brothers, he has opened a business, we cannot go and support his or her business, we will go and support this other race's business. So because of that, Ibrahim Traoré, he keeps on telling us black people to unite and come together. And also I really love the fact that Ibrahim Traoré, he has called those African and Caribbean puppet leaders, because for a very long time we have seen our leaders, they have been turned into puppet. Our leaders, they are betraying us. Our leaders, they are involving in a lot of corruption. That's why our African country, that's why our black country, they are still behind in terms of economy, in terms of development, simply because our leaders, they have been confused, they have been turned into puppet, they have been bribed with the Western people, so that these Western people can take resources from our black countries to their own country, so that these people, they can do whatever they want with our country. That's why Ibrahim Traoré is coming out and say that it is now the right time for us black people to stop being controlled with the Western people, to stop being puppet, to stop selling out our country. You can see I came out the other day and tell you that what it is happening in Jamaica. We have seen Jamaicans, they come out and complain about the Chinese coming in their country. Right now, when you go to the Jamaica, you will see the people who are owning these big businesses. It is the Chinese, the foreign Chinese. They have come to Jamaica. They have managed to shut down the local business of the local businesses, and they have opened businesses with a big. They are now having big businesses in Jamaica. So this is tell you that in some years to come, these Chinese will take over Jamaica because they will start to control the economy of Jamaica, and the Jamaicans, they will not do anything. So it is now the right time for Jamaican Prime Minister to come out and stop all these things which it is going on with the Chinese, because Jamaicans, they have been complaining. The Chinese, they are taking over. The Chinese, they want their country. We have seen the Chinese, yes, I agree, the Chinese, they are building infrastructure in Jamaica, but these people, they don't want money. The Chinese, instead of them being paid with money, they want the land. They want Jamaica land, and the government of Jamaica, it has allowed that. So because of that, the Chinese, they will settle in Jamaica and they will do anything in Jamaica. And that's why I keep on telling you that our leaders, they are the ones who are selling out our countries. Yeah, it is our leaders, because how comes you can give out a land to a foreigner, and when a Jamaica is going to Chinese, he cannot be allowed to own a land? You can imagine. These white people, they are coming to our African country, they are acquiring land. But when we African people, when we are going to their country, they cannot allow us black people to own the land. These things needs to be a two-way traffic. These are some of the things that Ibrahim Traoré is fighting for, because you cannot come to our country and be able to own land. And for us black people, we cannot own a land in your country. So if it is very difficult for us black people to own a land in the Western country, also it needs to be difficult for them to own a land here. You can see when it comes to the visa, it is very difficult for us black people to get United States or Western countries visa, but it is very easy for them to get our African or any black country visa. So these things needs to be a two-way traffic. Anything that are making difficult for us black people, also us black people, we need to make it difficult also for them, because these people, they cannot play us. I keep on telling you that revolution, it has started. I really love how Ibrahim Traoré is coming out and without having no fear, telling these people on their face that we are really getting rid of you people. We have seen some of the things that Ibrahim Traoré has done in his country. Ibrahim Traoré has managed to kick out the soldiers, the military, the Western military in their country, because we have seen in our African countries, in our black country, we are having military bases of these Western people, of the colonizers. Why are we still have their military bases here in Africa? And yet we as black people, we don't have our military bases in their country. What are they protecting? So Ibrahim Traoré, when he came to power, he made sure that their military bases, they have gone. He kicked out their military bases. And also, he has changed the colonizer system. He has changed all the colonizer system which it was in Burkina Faso. That's why right now Ibrahim Traoré is being targeted, because he has now started to influence and to show a way to some of the African leaders. And the Western people, they are not happy to see what Ibrahim Traoré is doing. Ibrahim Traoré has managed to survive at least 10 assassination attempts. These people, they are really so hungry. They want to finish Ibrahim Traoré. But I thank God Ibrahim Traoré has managed to survive in the 10th assassination attempt against him. So this is tell you that we need to protect Ibrahim Traoré at all costs, because he's our youngest African leaders. But the thing he has achieved, it is in his short period, so many African leaders who they have stayed in power for more than 30, for more than 50 years, they have not achieved. And that's why these people, they are targeting Ibrahim Traoré. When these people, they are seeing one of our African leaders, he has now wake up. He's now doing according to what the people they want. These people, they will always come and try to bring him down. That's why they are trying to assassinate Ibrahim Traoré. And for me, I keep on telling you that before they bring down Ibrahim Traoré, we need to spread what Ibrahim Traoré is doing to our African leaders. We need to push our African and Caribbean leaders to follow the footsteps of Ibrahim Traoré. So I hope you guys, you have watched this video and you have learned what the message of Ibrahim Traoré. Also, I really want you guys to like this video, because when you like this video, according to the YouTube algorithm, it will spread to a lot of people, and they will hear and they will see this message from Ibrahim Traoré. And also guys, subscribe if you haven't. Let's talk more on the comment section. You can also bring your thoughts on the comment section. So kindly guys, thank you so much. God bless you.